two of your real estate buying process. And this is an important step. This is where you find your real estate agent. And in this video, we're going to talk about how and what you should do in order to find the best real estate agent for you.
Yeah. So I'd say if you don't already have a referral for someone from a friend or a family member, you can of course always go on Google and check people's reviews. But your lender might actually be able to recommend a great agent for you in the area. Of course, you can maybe even use the person who's been sending marketing to your doorstep. Either way, like your lender, you want to find someone that you really click with. Someone that actually, you feel like they have your back, they're a great communicator, and they're going to educate you throughout the process. As a first-time home buyer, it's actually, there's a ton to learn and find out about in the process, and so you really want someone who's going to be able to guide you through that. And also someone who knows the local market. When I take my buyers out, not only do I like to be able to tell them where's great coffee shops in the area. By the way, we're in Duckyard Coffee here in the San Fernando Valley. Duckyard's owned by Lewis's wife. So it's a great coffee shop if you're in the area.
Yes.
But also if, as with my buyers, I like to tell them where's the best restaurants, best coffee shops, best grocery stores, where's the park, what sort of community events are going on. But additionally, you also want your agent to be able to speak to what's happening in the local market, not just what homes are coming up, but also how to write your offer for the market that's happening today. And maybe you can kind of talk a little bit about that. So
that's so huge right now in terms of, writing offers, being aggressive. As a possible first-time home buyer, you may be coming in with little money down or no money down. And the competition is fierce, right? Mm-hmm. You got cash offers, you got 25%, 50% offers. And so writing offers is key, and so agents really can stumble in this particular situation where they're trying to get their buyer's offer accepted. And so we see that every time that we get our offers accepted, it's quick response, it's constant follow-up. We're always looking to make a great first impression for the listing agent and making ourselves available for any questions that they may want to ask, right?
Absolutely. You basically want a realtor and a lender, but a realtor who's 3 steps ahead, who's proactive, who's not only going to know your whole story, why you want the house and what's going on with you in your life, but also to be able to speak about who you are to the agents on the other side. And having a local realtor that has those local relationships with other realtors in the area so that we can have just good dynamics during the transaction.
Yeah, and I want to add that, being a local realtor is huge, right? So for example, Lauren, you work in the Woodland Hills area, right? That's your farm, that's your backyard, right? And you also live there, right?
I do.
So that's huge because, when you see your realtor that not only is sending flyers or knocking on doors, but you actually see them walking their dog or driving down the street, they have a vested interest in that same neighborhood like you do, right? And so even if they're not from that area or you're looking with Lauren in a different area, the Valley is pretty much your backyard too, right?
Yeah.
So Valley, LA, don't worry about it, Lauren's got it, right? But in other words, we can always back that up with writing a great offer, right? I think writing an offer shows the professionalism, being clear, concise, selling you as a borrower. Doesn't matter where you're at, you can pretty much make the deal happen. And that's happened to us so many times already, right?
Absolutely. Yeah. And that's one last thing that I want to speak to. Your agent really needs to know the residential purchase agreement contract. You want to feel confident that they know how to fill out the forms with you and they can educate you on all 16 pages of it because there's a lot going on and you really need to have, you got to have people that are going to watch out for you.
Sure.
One more thing that your agent's going to do once you choose your agent is they're going to set up a list for you of properties that you can see, right? They're going to schedule showings for you. So you want somebody who's going to be proactive in that as well. And on a side note, guys, if you are searching properties on your own, which is always totally fine, but if you want to see anything out there, maybe your agent hasn't sent it to you yet, always send that to your agent. Let them know, hey, I want to see this one on Saturday, I'm available, or there's an open house I want to go to. believe me, your agent wants to go with you. Because I find, and I think most agents do, that the more time we spend with our buyers, the more we get to know them and what they like. Because oftentimes as a buyer, you say, oh, I want this or I want that, but then you walk into a home that has none of those features, but you're in love with it. And so it's helpful for us to really see you in the places that we're looking at and get to know what you really do like. So we absolutely want to be there. Never feel bad like you're wasting our time, guys. Just let us know and we'll definitely take you out.
Great advice.
Yes. So that was step 2, choosing your agent. Check out the next video for step 3 in your home purchase process.